illusions out there. Mirages to
Okay,
some,
hello
but I
everybody.
can see them for what they are. The Coven's foul magic. They will lead you to your death.
Shut the
The
fuck up.
cultists couldn't kill me before, and they won't now. But I thank you for the warning.
Alright everybody, this video is going to show you my Barbarian build, the way I play him, gear him, yeah, that kind of thing. Alright, first off we're going to start with the skills. What I've done is I've gone with Cleave. Early on, I go into Reaping Swing because of the additional Fury, but now that I've got all the runes, I go with Broad Sweep. Increase the damage of Cleave. Next up is my secondary here, the Hammer of the Ancients is what I go with. Yeah, pretty much I've just stayed with Smash. I don't mind that the area of effect is smaller. I like that it deals a bunch more damage. This skill right here, Birthright, seems to be a pretty good one for like some magic finding later on. That could be pretty good. But on to the next one, I go with Ground Stomp. Ground Stomp because I like to use it to pull them in real close and tight, and I can like Hammer the Ancients or Whirlwind, or hit them all with my Revenge. I go with this rune here because it pulls them in tight, like I was saying. And as I mentioned, I go with Whirlwind as a skill. I like to use I used Hurricane. Yeah, I used Hurricane till I got this one that increases Fury, or you gain Fury with each enemy struck. Basically what that means is if there's a good amount, like 20 of them, you will keep a steady amount of Fury, you won't lose it, and you can even gain it. So it's a good Fury builder even, when you see a bunch of them coming. Revenge. As I mentioned, I like Revenge. I'm built very tanky, and Revenge I think is a must to have with any Barbarian build, to be honest, because we just take so much damage. But Revenge, what it does is it will give you a little bit of life back with your Revenge strikes, and it procs quite a bit. It procs often enough to use it, that's for sure. I was doing Vengeance is Mine rune, where I gain Fury and life, until I got Provocation. This makes it more frequent. You can heal for more. This is really handy when I got the hell, that's for sure. I go with Quake. Right now, Quake, yeah, because I haven't really tried the other ones. I've seen other people use them and they don't seem to do as much damage as Quake. Wrath of the Berserker. I could end up going to that one, but I like Quake because this rune right here removes the Fury cost and lowers the cooldown. So I can use it just so long as I have it off cooldown. No Fury cost, it's really good. I like it. And the passives, like I said, I'm built very tanky. I go with Nerves of Steel to increase your armor by 100% depending on what your vitality, or increase your armor 100% of what your vitality is. Yeah. So that really buffs me up. I always have vitality on all of my gear the whole time leveling because of this, and strength was a secondary. You know, if I could get it, that's great. Increase armor by 25%, tough as nails. If you have return damage, or attacker takes damage, you know, stuff on your equipment, it increases that by 50%. That's good. I get bloodthirst because it's just necessary. More life leech, very necessary for Barb's survival, in my opinion. And this is how I build my skills. I also always have a shield. I always go shield. If you've seen my other video, I show why I went with a shield. Dual wielding is just not a significant enough damage, and two-handers, the two-hander damage just isn't enough to make me drop the block and the extra defense. So one-hander and shield. I really like going with daggers, a really high damage dagger because of the attack speed. And I've gone with rings and amulet that increase my attack speed. So what my attack speed is actually 2 attacks per second. That's pretty crazy. And if I get a frenzy shrine, yeah, that's incredible. It goes to almost 3, and it's super fast. Really helps with survival. More times I can hit, the more I can leech. And I've always bought a weapon. I've bought like probably 6 or 7 weapons at certain intervals, you know, when I get into like Act 4, or when I hit like a level milestone and I know that the damage is going to jump when I go look for a weapon. So I've always looked for a weapon with strength and vitality and life leech, and I was able to buy them pretty cheap so far. The Barbarian is very equipment dependent, so you have to have really good equipment. Definitely need really good damage, a really good weapon, and that's how I build him.
Be careful. They are very near to us.
No one is here. The way is blocked.
You should never have loved demons.
Pull him in tight, revenge. Just a bunch
I
of
need fury. Still recharging.
revenge. Revenge again. Just keeps you healed. It's really good. It's a great little skill. Anyway, that's my video, guys. Thanks for watching. Probably only going to post any more Diablo 3 videos if I'm in like Inferno and find a way to solo or something. Because there's a lot of people bitching about Barbarians in Inferno, and I'm trying to get there so I can see how it is. Maybe post some videos on it. But thanks for watching. See you in the next one.